Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be trying out the new ABH Riviera palette. I love the packaging of this palette. I just find it really appealing. I also ended up picking up the So Hollywood loose highlighter. So I'm going to try this out today. It might be a little bit dark for me because I don't really have any fake tan on, but I'm thinking after I do my eye makeup, I might put on some like temporary wash off tan just so I can use a darker foundation shade, and then we can see how beautiful this highlight looks. So if you guys haven't seen this palette, I will show you the inside. There's definitely some really fun bright colors in this palette, but you can also create pretty wearable looks with it as well. But for today's video, I'm just going to do kind of like a makeup tutorial with the palette, give you my first impression review kind of thing, just like what I usually do. I'm not going to do any arm swatches in this video. I learned my lesson from last time that I'm just not a swatcher and I'm not good at it, and I don't know. I think my friend Nakia Joy did do a video on this palette and she usually does really amazing swatches. So if she's done a video on it, I'm going to leave it linked down below. And also I haven't watched any other videos of people using this palette. I don't really like to watch review videos of something that I'm going to try out and kind of review myself, because I feel like that can alter my opinion of the product. So I haven't watched any videos about it. I've seen it come up in my subscription feed, but I haven't clicked on any. So today I'm really hanging to play with some really colorful shadows. So I'm not going to do a very wearable look. It's going to be pretty out there. I want to do a full-on cut crease, like multiple colors on the eye. I just really want to do something creative and artistic. So I'm really excited to play with the palette. The only thing I've done is my brows as usual. I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is like my favorite kind of eye primer to use, even though it's not an eye primer. I just really like the coverage of it and it just works well on my eyelids. This one is in the color Light Sand. I did end up ordering the P. Louise base, so I'm waiting for it to get here. I'm so excited to like try it out with some different eyeshadow palettes. I might even try it out with this one as well. I've zoomed you guys in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing better. I have laid down that concealer. I'm not going to set it. I'm going to leave it as is. Tarte Shape Tape is pretty dry anyway, so it's not usually that hard to work with because it's not like overly wet and sticky and it doesn't really move around too much. I don't know what to do. The first color I'm going to take is Bahamas. I was going to go in with Monte Carlo as a transition, but I kind of want to go in with my most vibrant colors first, and then to blend it out, I'll go back in with this one. I'm just going to press that color kind of halfway and like inwards. I'm swapping my brush over to a M507 brush just because it's a little easier to get in there. And I'm bringing that color right in, kind of the inner corner, but keep in mind I am going to do like a cut crease, so this is all going to be cut out eventually. I just want to make sure I blend it well enough. It's pretty pigmented so far. I feel like ABH palettes are always usually pigmented. It's just going to come more down to how they blend out and if they blend out like nice and smoothly. Before I blend any of this out, I am now going to go in with that deep purple. And now I'm going to press this color kind of like on the outer crease. If you guys want me to do more wearable looks with this palette, I'd be more than happy to. Just let me know what kind of looks you want to see below. I'd love to do something in the crease with those kind of peachy browns and then do like a yellow shadow on the lid. I think that'd be cute. I'm also just going to go in between the two and kind of blend them together. I feel like the purple may be a little bit patchy. You guys probably can't tell because like I've just packed it on, but when I blend over the top, I feel like some of the pigment has disappeared and it's like really dark, like right up here. We'll just see what happens once we keep going. I've kind of just dusted off my current brush that I'm using, and now I'm going to go in with the color Monte Carlo, which is this lighter kind of dusty pink. Now I'm going to just kind of softly diffuse the edges. And in between, I'll just jump into like a big fluffy brush and go over it just to continue to blend everything out. So as I'm blending out this shadow, like they seem to be blending out pretty nicely, but I can see that the purple is definitely patchy. I'm not sure if you can see on camera, there's like a bare bit right here, like where the purples kind of come off. It's really confusing, but then there's like a really harsh ring around it. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I'm going to do like a half cut crease today, so it probably will cover some of this up, but I don't know why it's going patchy. So this is what I've got so far on my eyes. I feel like I did have a bit of trouble blending these all together. The pink and even Monte Carlo, which is that lighter, dustier color, I feel like they worked really well, but I really feel like the purple was making it very difficult. I feel like it's a bit muddy and patchy. This eye is still patchy. This one is not as patchy, but it's still not as perfect as I'd like it to be. I know purples are really, really hard to create in the makeup world, so yeah, that's kind of all I've got to say. But I do wonder if the purple would go on much smoother if I had set my base down. So I might try that next time if I want to use the purple and see if that goes over smoother, because the wet base could have made it, I guess, stick down and then didn't move. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm going to cut out my crease. I think I might bring the purple down just to this outer corner here and then just cut out kind of majority of the lid but leave the outer corner. I'm not sure what I want to put on the lid yet, but we'll figure that out once we get to it. And I'm just going to go back in with my Tarte concealer. I think for the inner half of my eye, I want to use the color Inheritance, which is kind of like this yellow gold, more yellow. This shade is not wet or anything. I'm just sticking it straight down onto the concealer. That shade picks up pretty nicely on the brush as well. It hasn't sealed over or anything. But I think for the outer half, I am going to use this beautiful color here. Oh my God, that's so pretty. And I'm just mixing the shades together. It's kind of creating like a little bit of a green in the center. I'm going back in with the purple to just kind of fill in this blank space. So I've completely blended this eye out. I must say, I'm pretty impressed with myself. I think I've done a really good job. I am going to do this eye now. I might speed up the footage or chop it up or whatever, I don't know. Just because you've seen what I've done, I will give you a quick snippet of this because I know it is satisfying to see the whole look. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. I'm back. I've got my bake on currently. I'm just letting this sit here so it can clean up my contour and bronzer. So now is the time we're going to try out the highlighter. I have a feeling it still might be a little bit too dark for me. I didn't go and put 10 on. I was like, nah, this isn't happening. I did bring the foundation down my neck though because it was like a little bit too dark, but I didn't tan or anything. The packaging to this loose highlighter is absolutely gorgeous. I love the lid. It's just very glittery looking. It just feels very sturdy as well. For my brush, I'm going to use a Morphe M510 brush, and I've just put some product in the cap. I don't think I've ever used a loose highlight. It does look really beautiful in the camera. I'm just wondering if it's too dark or not. Unfortunately, I can't really tell from where I'm sitting, like even in the camera, I'm trying to like stare at myself. If there's like a dark cast when I look forward, you can see it reflects when I move my head this way. It is very beautiful though. I think I might try to wet my brush a little bit and see what happens. Ooh. It looks like I've eaten KFC now because it looks like I've got a sweaty chin. I'm going to remove this off my face now. I'm going to give my face a little bit of a spray with the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray, and then I'm going to try and put a little bit more highlighter on. Probably shouldn't because it is already beaming, but I want to give it a go. Whoa, okay. I think it is a tiny bit dark for me. I'm definitely going to wear this to a wedding I'm going to tomorrow because I am going to be fake tan then. I'm going to finish off my eyes. I'm going to start off with the purple on the outer corner. I'm going to go in with the pink. I'm going to try and keep like the same kind of format, like the pink and then the purple. And I'm just going to smoke this out all together with Monte Carlo. You probably won't even see it, but just making this really smoky, really dramatic. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I've got my mascara on. I think I'm going to do some colourful liner as well. I've got this Designer Brands Pigment Plus Water Resistant Retractable Eyeliner, and it is in the colour... I can't find the colour name on it, but it is like a shimmery kind of Christmassy green. I don't even know if it's going to go with what's going on, but I'm just going to do it. You can't really tell like it's green, but I don't know, it's nice. I realized I didn't put anything on my brow bones, so I am going to take the matte white from this palette, just this one here, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner and on the brow bone. I'm going to start off with my Essence lip liner. This one's in the colour Satin Mauve. I've got a lip gloss from Australis. This is the Girl Boss High Shine lip gloss and it's in the colour Lovebird. It's a new lip product. I've never used it before. They just sent it to me. This is the packaging of the lip gloss. It's super beautiful. I love the packaging. It looks really luxurious. My lips are really dry. I really do love the lip as it is, but I do have a lipstick as well, and it's a satin lipstick, and the colour is just beautiful. I kind of want to put it in the centre of my lips. I told you guys I wasn't going for anything subtle today. I was going for something really bright and colourful, and I'm actually so in love. I always forget how much I love playing with coloured eyeshadows, apart from like browns and golds and stuff like that. I love this makeup. I feel like I'm going to a very exotic, like Arabian wedding or something. I don't know, but I am absolutely in love with these shadows. Like I said in the video, the purple I did have trouble with, and I feel like I want to try it out again using a set base. But if you guys have tried this palette and used the purple, let me know if any patchiness or muddiness happened for you guys. The bright pink and Monte Carlo, which was that dusty color, so beautiful. The purple obviously worked really well like on the lower lash line. I feel like you can't really stuff up lower lash line shadow because you're basically just pressing it on there and barely blending it out. The shimmer shades are absolutely mesmerizing and they went on super well. They picked up on the brush really well, which is super important for me. Sometimes when you put a brush into like a shimmer shade, it just kind of like pushes it in the pan and then it doesn't come out. And I didn't wet the shimmer shades today, which majority of the time I wet my shimmer shades to get the payoff I want, but today I didn't. I feel like you could definitely do that if you want to intensify the shine a little bit more. But overall, I'm super happy. I think the face highlighter is beautiful. I think it is like a touch, just a little touch too dark for me right now. You can't really tell like on camera or anything. When I go out into natural light, I might be able to tell a little bit better, but I really love the highlighter as well. I love these products. I'm happy with it. If these are colors that you're after, then why not go for it? I feel like Anastasia have really beautiful quality shadows besides some palettes. Anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you want me to do any other eye looks with this palette. I felt like I spoke really weird just then. Yeah, come follow me on Instagram, Twitter, that's it. Just come follow me on there. I like to post usually what looks are coming up on my Instagram, so it's kind of handy in that way. And I hope you all have a really beautiful day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye.